In fact, after I grew up was when I now understood why every time you said, let's go to church, I was always happy. So every time they said, let's go and do this for God, let's go and do stuff, it's now I understand. Now I can trace it and say, this is why I responded without thinking. When pastor asked me, are you ready to walk? This is not administrative, come and sign or go through an interview and stuff, even though I did that administratively much later in my years. But this was a call. So even now I'm sitting down, and then sometimes maybe I'm not happy the way they're doing stuff in the office, church office, and church system, I'm not happy, and there's always the call back. It's now I can trace it. I can trace it now. Music is life. I don't want to go into all the literal definition. It is life. There's certain people, they've not even sang. There was one place I went once. I went for a conference. It was a conference. I wasn't to speak. I wasn't even going to say anything. I just sat down, and then when I came in, the way I came in, I don't like bodyguards. I don't like all those kind of things. No. I like to carry my Bible by myself. It's funny. You come into a place, and then the speaker has his Bible, he has his phone. The one going to speak, right, is not going to hand over the phone, he's going to hand over you. Take it. They allow you to take, you carry it up. I hold my Bible on my phone. Salvation is a very personal thing. You understand? If we're talking gospel music, right, we must understand what this thing is all about. What is the use? What are we doing with gospel music? What is it all about? Now, I'm saying something about the music life of a Christian. Listen, it's totally different from the music life of an unbeliever. Someone who's not a Christian, his music life can never be like yours. And don't try to want to start getting jealous about, oh my God, man. I'm going to share some things with you today that will, you will go, It's really music for service. I'm going to ask you a question right now. The kind of music you want to do, is it music for ministry or music for industry? It's something you need to think about. Is your music for service in ministry, or is your music for royalties in industry? Now, don't misunderstand me, because royalties are nice. You know what royalties are, right? It's nice. Money. Is it for serving in ministry, or is it for royalties in industry? You got to decide. You have to decide. The earlier you decide that one, the better, so you can stay focused on what you want to do. I will respond to you like this. Based on the level and understanding and my status, I will advise you. You know, somebody said in the Bible, God said, choose ye this day, this is life and this is death. And but God now said, choose life that you may live. He said, God shouldn't have said choose life. Now yes, he should have just left them. Which real father will not tell the children the truth? A father that has seen the end seen the beginning from the end and seen the end from the beginning. So he says, this is life and this is death. He said, but choose life. Because he has seen the end of it. He has seen the end of this one that is choosing death. It's death, destruction. You know, you have some people when they do things for God in the house of God, they expect the church to pay them. I feel sorry because it's a reorientation. It's a wrong idea. It's from the world. Okay, you're like, okay, God, so I play music for you, so you're going to have to pay me. You know, when I was going to start working in church, I was doing everything, and becoming a staff was, I didn't want to become a staff like that was going to be receiving salary. I wanted to, because in my heart, this was the mind I had, the mindset I had was, oh God, you gave me this gift. I have developed it, you helped me to develop this whole thing. Why should I now collect money from you when you gave me? I didn't charge you when you gave me. Now I'm going to collect money to play in your house where you asked us to worship. Hello, is somebody following what I'm saying? Yeah. Because don't be deceived. See, don't be deceived by large followers and fan base, Instagram views and all. Don't be deceived. And don't misunderstand me. What I'm saying is your music for service in ministry, or is your music for royalties for industry, in industry. This is what I mean. Don't misunderstand. If you get what I'm trying to tell you right now, your focus will be on the right, it will be on the right. You'll be focusing on the right foundation. If a house is going to stand for a long time, it will be dependent on the kind of foundation that was laid. You can build a boys' quarter in less than 12 hours. Are you aware? But you cannot build an edifice or a kingdom. I don't like to say, oh God, pray for open doors. No. What open door what? Is that how far you see? Door. I am looking at gates. When you're praying, oh Lord, I receive these open doors, oh God. That prayer is now small. Certain projects, God will just be looking at you, because there are some projects He will not get involved with, because God is too big. The lesser is included in the greater. That's what I mean. Royalties, that should not be your focus. Ministry should be your focus. Yes, there is nobody who has served God upon this earth that has become poor, or that now became poor. Nobody served God with his life and all the gifts that became poor. None. When it's time for your needs to be met, listen, you're a supernatural being. Don't see yourself like a regular person. You know, some people write some funny songs. Ordinary, you know, they call themselves ordinaries. You know, there's so many songs, ordinary people, ordinary me, ordinary something. You're not ordinary, you are supernatural. When it was time for God, when it was time for Jesus Christ to pay for something, I think tax, He told them, He said, throw the first, go and catch the first fish you catch. There'll be a coin. That's the life. Why? Because our focus is on ministry, not on what you do not have. What you do not have is not the essence. It's not the essence. It's nothing. Because there's no such thing as you do not have. Because the truth is you have. You have all things. You do have all things. Growing up for me many years, I used to say, oh my God, how am I going to learn this keyboard? How don't let me tell you some key things right now. They told me that my voice was good for making an announcement, not for singing. Sir, please. That's what they told me, my brother. They told me to my face. Mommy, that's what they told me, that my voice was better for making an announcement. Now, how many of you have ever heard of the word strongholds? Have you heard of strongholds before? Yes. What do you think strongholds are? They are pillars, right? Like this kind of pillars, all this, you know? No. Strongholds are words. Negative words that are formed inside of your life. They've grown up with your life, depriving you of achieving something, depriving you of taking a step, depriving you of wanting to do something. Those things that try to belittle you, those things that try to make you feel small, think small, and do small things. Stronghold. That's why parents, oh my God, growing up, when you have kids, you don't say those negative words like dumbhead. The child does something and they say, you're a big fool. Those things, they penetrate the child's spirit. And they grow up because the child will remember. Anytime the child makes such an error, the child will remember. Those words will shoot up. Say, remember, listen. Remember what they told you. Fool. You are a fool. You know, you hear some parents call their kids, you are a failure, a massive failure. The child is going to grow up with that word. These are fundamental things we need to understand. You understand? And you see, the music we do today, today's music has a lot more to do with what you hear. Oh my God. I wish you will understand this one right now. You want to fix your voice? Go and meet a voice coach. What the voice coach does, whatever sound he makes, listen, understand, and do it, your voice starts to improve. It's as simple as that. There is no magic. When I was growing up then, they used to say, I think that the singers in America, there's something they drink that makes their voice come out so beautiful. I used to say, maybe true, because once in a while in concerts, you see these musicians with bottle, they drink it. So in my mind, I'm like, that cannot be pure water. It can't just be pure. There's got to be something inside, because the next thing, either Whitney or somebody is going, and also stand. Wow. Huh? When will I be able to sing like this? If you get the right foundation, you're not going to have a problem with all that one. To fix your voice is 20%. 80%, the rest 80 has to do with your orientation, your foundation, the things you listen, the things you eat. The things you eat, what I mean the things you eat, the things, your orientation, your musical environment. You want to grow gospel artist? You really want to grow as a gospel music minister? You can't surround yourself with secular tracks. I don't like to say anything like to sound as I can never be in any competition with a secular artist. Why? Because a secular artist in my concert, it is either of this. Either he's not going to stay, which will be very difficult, because if you see me on stage, this is Brother Isaiah, the motivational. Brother Isaiah, the music minister in my zone, when I'm in my zone. If you were doing secular music, you will repent. Why? Because what's this? Okay. Mention one secular artist in Nigeria right now. What vocal? That's a vocalist. Let's start from the voice. Let's start from the voice. What vocals, what is he going to try? What is he going to want to do right now, man? It's not pride.